Okay, guys, I have never done something like this. I have never done a review like this before because I'm a nice guy. But I'll be doing a few videos after some movies come out or some movies I have reviewed before but never got a chance to go in depth on. Yeah, I'll be doing some spoiler videos. So if you guys have never seen any of these movies that I'll be talking about, well, I suggest you check out one of my spoiler-free videos. Then you can come back. So today, the spoiler video that I want to do, Suicide Squad. And just to let you know, I just put this here just for fun, because it just reminds me of how much I really like this movie. Yeah. Probably for you people who doesn't deserve it, you guys are probably gonna kill me. I just put this here for fun, okay? It's not certified fresh, but I just put it there for fun. It would have been cool if that was in every Blu-ray, if the movie was really that good for some people. But anyway, we're getting off topic. Today we're gonna go in depth on the Suicide Squad. As the title said, this is like a group of criminals going out on suicide missions. So, most of you guys know the story, but I'll just say here, just in case, if you guys haven't seen the movie. This movie is about a group of supervillains who are imprisoned in Belle Reve, or a few of them are. Some of them are in different prisons around the world. And Amanda Waller had this crazy plan to unite all these villains together and go fight a group of bad guys out in Midway City because this villain is causing havoc. So we get Deadshot, Harley Quinn, Jai Courtney as Captain Boomerang, Jay Hernandez as El Diablo, whoever the guy who plays Killer Croc is. We have Cara Delevingne as Enchantress. So many great actors. And to me, this is a really cool movie. In a story standpoint, it is a mess. I'll be honest. Story standpoint, it is a mess. But I feel like I have so much fun watching this movie every time, and it gets even better and better. Like, this is where we go into the spoilers now. In the beginning, we are introduced to Harley Quinn and Deadshot. Deadshot, as you see in the trailer, after he was given this piece of shit breakfast, he threatened the cop and he gets his ass kicked by them. And Harley Quinn gets electrocuted by them. We only get those two introductions because these are pretty much the only characters we'll ever get to relate to in this film. Those are the two main characters we have to relate to. All the other characters, I do have fun with them, but they are not really part of the story. They're just something, just that all the people right here that I seen this right here, that is who you are supposed to follow. You're not supposed to follow every character, I believe. While they do give them good characteristics and a purpose to be there, that's what I really like about it, how it balances those type of characters out. Harley Quinn and Deadshot are the two characters you mainly have to focus on because this is their story. Some of you guys are kind of confused on Jared Leto's portrayal of the Joker. Some of you don't like him. Some of you wish that he was in it more. And some of you kind of like the amount of time he's in it and really enjoy the performance. I am in that group. I really enjoy the performance. And I feel like the amount of screen time is a bit good. I do wish I could have gotten a little bit more Joker, but I understand why. Because this is the introduction to the new Joker. You could argue that Batman's first introduction was way longer. Well, that movie is about Batman. This movie is not about the Joker. So I really like that inclusion. Like the scene where he electrocutes Harley Quinn's brain. She goes in more insane because she's falling in love with the Joker. We see her in the asylum giving him a kitty cat, and he says that I need a machine gun. It just sells how no matter how hard you try to help him, he's still that insane person, and he always will be. And the scene in the extended cut where he, tried to drive off in his purple Lamborghini. Harley Quinn is on her motorcycle. She does a cool stunt to stop it, and she tries to talk to the Joker about how much she loves him, how much she tried to help him. But the Joker, as much of a dick as he is, does have had a good reason for not loving her. And over each flashback scene, the Joker gets more and more tired of her. He wants to get rid of her, and at the acid scene, kind of in the middle of the movie, we see Joker decide to leave Harley for dead. Until something inside him awoken, he suddenly realizes that he loves Harley Quinn, and he goes into the water to save her. Then, at the rest of the movie, we see their relationship, not in flashbacks, and when the Joker thought that Harley Quinn is with her when he escapes, he realizes that she is gone. He is on this journey to just find her and get her back for good. I feel like that is pretty much a little bit the second most fleshed out character with the short amount of screen time. I really like the characterization of the Joker. I feel like his purpose there served a purpose. I feel like his agenda is served, and I really like him in this film. And the performance, while I do think that the bit Heath Ledger at times is very good. So that is my opinion on the Joker. We get Deadshot, played by Will Smith. He has a daughter. He tries to take care of her as much as he can. We see a scene in an alley where he just shoots a guy just for money. And after he gets caught by Batman in another alley scene, he wanted to shoot him, but he can't because his daughter is in front of him. He can't shoot in front of his daughter. So he puts his hand down and just takes himself in. I really like these characterizations of these villains in stories. I really like it. I see how Harley Quinn becomes the way she is. Joker going after Harley Quinn. El Diablo losing his family, spoiler alert. And Deadshot losing his daughter. These characters are really fleshed out. I even kind of enjoyed Rick Flag in the movie. I know not a lot of people like him. I do agree he's been the most forgettable characters of the team, but I really do kind of enjoy his performance. He's not too special, but he's okay. He served his purpose, and I just can stop with him. We get Katana. In the extended edition, we get a little bit more backstory, a little bit more character with her. When Harley Quinn is trying to, vex the Suicide Squad team, try to tease them a little bit. We get a little bit of characterization from Katana and Killer Croc. We see how Killer Croc is, like he acts the way he is. Like he doesn't like people. Whenever he eats people, it gives him power. And he lives in the sewer because he just want to get away from other people. He doesn't want to be around anybody. And we see that bit of humanity within Killer Croc, knowing that he just wants to be alone and doesn't want to be with anybody, but he's forced into this situation that he does not want to be in. And it made me like Killer Croc even more. I really liked his prosthetics. I really liked the way he looked. I liked his crocodilian accent. And in the extended edition, I felt like he is a much more fleshed out character. Katana, still wish I could have gone a bit more of her, but we see how her backstory, how she's not really much of a special kind of ninja. She had, daddy issues. We see that she's an only child, and we see that she just wants to hide from other people after her husband died. Right? But that's what Harley Quinn said. Katana talked back saying, I'm not hiding. Like, we get a bit of characterization with her, see a bit of humanity with her. That scene kind of explored some of these characters even better. And I really like it about this extended edition also. It is a really good cut. I just wish that there could have been a little bit more characterization for Katana and a little bit more soul taking. That would have been cool to see in the film, but come on, Warner Brothers, you could do better than that. Captain Boomerang is a character that I enjoyed a lot. Jai Courtney, I thought he sucked in many movies, but here we see his introduction, robbing a bank, and spoiler alert, we get a Flash cameo, and he just beats the living hell out of Boomerang. It takes him to a prison somewhere in Australia. Again. So, Captain Boomerang is a snarky bitch who would just eat you up. He does not work well with others, and proof is that when Slipknot died, he wanted Slipknot to die because Slipknot could have been a cool character, but as much promotion as he gets, how much screen time does he get? 0. He's just there and then just gone. Anyway, Captain Boomerang uses Slipknot to make sure that these bombs are real, just to test him out. And when he attempts to escape, and Slipknot also did, he got his head blown off. So Captain Boomerang learned his lesson. He now has no choice but to follow these orders. And I like how he's a bit smart. He takes some of the weakest of the team and tries to test this whole thing out to make sure that there really is a bomb in his neck. So, yeah. It also kind of raised these stakes higher for these villains because you don't know if they are going to, disobey an order, probably accidentally. It could lead to them dying because you kind of cared for them. So yeah, these are my characters. Oh yeah, Enchantress. Enchantress is a weak villain. She does have a good backstory. We do see her in a relationship with Rick Flag. We see as she's an archaeologist, June Moon, why does she even open that thing, that little artifact? Why she open it? She's an archaeologist. Keep things contained, unbroken. Don't open it up. Okay? Anyway, that's kind of my little rant. She's okay in the beginning, but she gets so cliched. She does all these weird dance moves, like, it doesn't, I don't know. the her powers and everything just don't mesh with the grounded tone that this movie had. And that is a bit disappointing. She is by far the weakest element of this film. And now we go to the best part. Viola Davis as Amanda Waller. Could she be the bad guy? Maybe she will be a bad guy in the sequels that we'll be getting. And she's just so intense. One scene that I did not like One thing that I don't like from her is that she shoots all these people who might have families. They might have families. They might have children. She just shoots them up because they're not supposed to know about any of the information that is here. And I don't know, it's just a weird scene. It just felt out of place. Just for a humor scene that for Will Smith to say, I'm the bad guy. Look at you, bitch. Okay, he did not really say that in the film, but he did kind of say it. Say the first part what I just said. I just don't like that scene, but Viola Davis had such a good performance. I loved her character. I cannot wait to see her in other DC Extended Universe films. And these are my thoughts on our main characters. The action, we have the Midway fight, the Midway street fight, we have the Midway City Hall fight, and we have these other action scenes that I do not know what to call. Anyway, the action here in the street fight, I feel like that's my favorite. The street fight scene felt grounded. You get to see each character use their abilities. We get to see Katana swing her sword and take them souls, kind of. I wish visually we could have seen it. Maybe it did happen. I don't know. We get to see Killer Croc and his huge strength punch some of these little, I know what they're called, minions for the Enchantress. You get to see Harley Quinn batter up all these minions. We get to see Captain Boomerang throw those boomerangs, slice those boomerangs, and everything. Everybody uses their powers equally. Everybody gets their own moment to shine, except El Diablo. El Diablo does not get his moment to shine until the next battle scene. And at the end of the scene, we get Deadshot shooting all these guys at once, not missing a single target. It is just probably one of my favorite scenes in the movie. It really is. Then the building fight where we get close to Amanda Waller, who is being trying to get saved by the Suicide Squad without them even knowing. We get these minions back again to take all these out. We get to see the characters use their powers again. And at the end of this scene, Will Smith's Deadshot tries to get El Diablo to burn all these guys up because there are just too many. And when he pushes El Diablo to the limit, we see him finally torch all these bastards up. And it's just awesome to see. And at the Midway fight, we get El Diablo at the most powerful as he is. He becomes this huge skeleton. He kicks Incubus's ass at the beginning. It is such a cool fight. And sadly, he dies. He was such a cool character. I really felt for him. I really felt bad that his family died. He is just probably one of my favorite characters of the film. And after that, we get the rest of the Suicide Squad versus the Enchantress, the final battle. And this is pretty much the weakest because all the fog surrounding the battle just lets you not know what most of these characters are doing. It is pretty cool. We get a cool scene, cool slow motion scenes. We get cool shots or double shots of Killer Croc throwing the bomb into the wormhole, or whatever that blue thing in the sky is. And Deadshot is just about to shoot it, but he looks down, seeing his daughter. The Enchantress tries to mess with his mind, but he had to remember that that is not real. He has to do this. And so he shoots the bomb and he saves the world again. And that is a really touching scene with his daughter. I really enjoyed it. Just gave so much more humanity, and it shows that Will Smith Deadshot is the main character of this film. And I really, really like how the whole movie ended. Even with that cliffhanger with the Joker breaking out Harley Quinn out from the prison, Bella Reeve, and going out on to do whatever they can do. Oh yeah, and the helicopter battle scene. That is so cool. It is such a sweet Joker moment. Like, we see Joker just shooting up the whole squad, trying to get Harley back. We see that all these henchmen are just using that machine gun everywhere, putting every bullet into everybody. And when Harley Quinn just gets in that chopper, they go out, but Viola Davis wants Deadshot to shoot down the helicopter. She wants Harley Quinn dead. She disobeyed an order. Her bomb is disarmed, so they had to shoot him by hand. Shoot her by hand. And when Deadshot on purpose misses, Viola Davis sends another chopper to take out the helicopter. We see Harley Quinn escape on time, but she loses the Joker. Or though she thought she did. Yeah. Anyway, these action scenes are really cool. They had their own purpose. I really like the introduction character and their action sequences. It's just really cool to see all these characters use their powers in different ways. I really like how the camera moves around. Sometimes the camera gets a little bit too close to the action, but it doesn't go too far. I really enjoyed the action in this film. In the story, I already gave out the story. Yeah, the visuals are also really cool. In the end, it gets a bit too cheesy, but the makeup mixed with these effects just look really cool. I really like the tattoos on El Diablo, and including the Joker. I really like the effect of Killer Croc. I really like the costume design. I really love these characters. It just makes them feel different and unique. And that is important about costume designing. Your characters had to look really unique in order for them to be memorable. And I feel like this film succeeded at that. And I feel like that is the reason why it also got its Oscar last week. So yeah, these are my in-depth thoughts on Suicide Squad. The extended cut is a much better version. I suggest you get it. Not a lot of people are going to agree with me with these opinions, but that is okay. These are just my thoughts on the Suicide Squad. It is a really cool movie. It really lived up to my expectation. Not in the story point. I will admit some of these storylines jumble a lot, and it just does not mesh well. But I could forgive it because this is my Independence Day, as I said. Independence Day is a messy story point film, but it is so much fun that you just forget about it. I feel like this film, to me, is my Independence Day. And to some people, it could be. So, for those reasons, I'm going to give the extended cut an A. because it does give a little bit more characterization for the characters, and the original cut an A minus still. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.